will join our commentator, John Motson.
It's standing room only at Highbury, where they've beaten the recession as well as the weather. Only 4 shows in town tonight where you can't get a seat. Phantom of the Opera, Miss Saigon, the Eric Clapton concert, and Arsenal versus Leeds Part 3. And as the house full notices go up, several well-known names reappear on the programme. For Arsenal, central defenders Steve Bold and David O'Leary both return after injury. Terry Groves, who missed the first replay, is also there, so it's the Arsenal side that drew 0-0 in the first game 2.5 weeks ago. Well, while Arsenal have had 11 days rest, Leeds played only 3 days ago in the Rumbelows Cup semi-final. And tonight they have David Batty back after a 2-match suspension at number 4, and the other change is at number 8, where Carl Schutt returns after going off with a hamstring injury in the first match here. Howard King from Merthyr gets this second replay started, and what a fabulous job Steve Braddock, the Arsenal groundsman, and his staff have done here at Highbury, not just with this perfect playing pitch, but also with the surrounding areas where they've been working so hard for the last 48 hours to make sure the match goes ahead. Straight in there, David Batty. Here's Dixon. And he gets it back from Motson. Lee Dixon, who's opening up for him there, really, the right back. This is Smith. And they've got space, it's Groves. In low, handball appeals. Referee says no. Davis for Arsenal. Deflected, corner. They thought there was a hand in there. But Howard King saw nothing wrong. And Dixon, pressing forward with the attack, had Arsenal in a good position straight away. It may just have kicked up and hit a hand. It was a bit hidden from us there, but certainly as Motson turned, there were 1 or 2 loud shouts. Well caught by John Lukic on the ground where he played so many matches for Arsenal. Up goes Chapman. This is Speed. He's in good space here. Gary Speed. Oh, just close to the post. How close? From here it was hard to see. But David Seaman's touch, which took the ball out for a corner, was a most important save. And the goalkeeper was extended there. Otherwise, I'm pretty certain Speed would have scored. It's a corner to Leeds. White and Fairclough are both forward. But the corner, not one of the best that you've seen from Gordon Strachan. And that mistake by McAllister gives the ball to Groves. Winterburn over on the left for Arsenal. And on this side, Paul Davis. But it was Chris White who tucked it back. We've had 4 strikes on goal in 12 minutes here. And here's the best one. Gary Speed takes on the defence, and that's a very good save by England's David Seaman. Terry Groves is hurt there. Haddock came across to challenge him, and he fell awkwardly, the Arsenal number 6. The ball came off Speed initially. Now Perry Groves tried to nick it past Peter Haddock. Fair challenge, but as he falls, seems as if his arm crumpled underneath him. So, with 20 minutes left in the first half, Perry Groves is back on. Leeds have a free kick, and Chapman is poised to run in from the far side with White and Fairclough. On but offside. Offside, Chris White put the ball in the net, flicked onto him by Schutt, and the linesman on the near side, Brian Baker, had his flag up for offside on the flick on. Dixon for Arsenal. Motson. Well, Chris White scored at Old Trafford on Sunday. He put the ball in the net again here, and he was given offside. Still, the two central defenders are forward for Arsenal. Here comes Thomas. Well, he struck that well. Michael Thomas, perhaps a bit disappointed with his goal supply this season. He's only got 2. But he did play for England B last week in Wales, and that, my goodness me, was close, wasn't it? Good strike. Speed. McAllister, speed again. Leeds have worked that really well. This is shut. Good cross, Chatton's there, away by Winterburn. Haddock, again, shut. Arsenal's defence, again being put to the test. Leeds have had the better of the half, but they've nothing to show for it at the moment. And they haven't now either. And we're now into the last minute of the half, as Paul Davis gets Arsenal moving. Through the middle is Limpar, but it's too long. He was onside though. Motson. Chris White. Now, can they stay onside? And the answer is yes. It's Carl Schutt for Leeds. David Seaman guessed right and makes his second vital save of the first half. Now the question is here, should Carl Schutt have squared it to one of the two players on his right? Well, of course, if you do that and you don't score, then I suppose you're wrong, but he went for the near post. Stoppage time. Thomas, Davis, through the middle, Perry Groves. Smith's with him as well. And Fairclough almost gave that back to Groves. And in time added on for the Groves injury, Arsenal have a corner, having just come close to conceding at the other end. Leeds need their wits about them here. It's going to be curled in. There's Bold. Here's Smith. It was good approach play by Chris White that set up that chance for Carl Schutt. Speed. McAllister's touch. Schutt. Now he's trying to make up for it. And it's a foul by Lee Dixon. Now, have Leeds got time here to steal a goal right on half-time? Strachan to McAllister, away by Dixon. But they've packed the penalty area, Leeds. And they'll want Batty to get length on the throw. Chris White is up there, and Bold concedes the corner. Shuts up with Fairclough. Arsenal get the ball out to Davis. And now on this side of the pitch, two great runs if you can see them, but it's too late because it's half-time. And Leeds go off, perhaps feeling that they, if anybody, should be in front. They created the better openings. Speed had one early on, a good save by Seaman, who then also foiled number 8, Carl Schutt. But at half-time, the score is still 0-0. Kevin Campbell, number 14, is on for Arsenal at the beginning of the second half. He replaces Perry Groves, who received attention for a couple of injuries in the first 45 minutes. On by Campbell. Fairclough. Strachan was stretching a bit. This is Campbell. This is Winterburn. Picked his way out of that nicely. Here's Limpar. Paul Davis on the far header back. Arsenal captain found some space. Good setup by Anders Limpar. And the cross was pinpoint, and it was meant for Davis, who'd pulled away. Dixon. The runner from midfield is Campbell. Limpar to his left, and Kevin Campbell did awfully well to get a shot in there round Chris Fairclough. It's a bold piece of play. Wasn't the easiest position for a striker to get a shot in, but he found the space. Smith. Merson's made his way into the middle. A terrific cross from Smith. So good, in fact, that Merson probably wasn't expecting it to come quite where it did. So, we've been playing for exactly an hour now in this third meeting. And it's Whitlow. Referee King got an inadvertent touch there. It helped Leeds, if anything. This is Sterland. And again, he's found Schutt. Here's Strachan. Chapman by the penalty spot. It hit Bold on the hand. You can't call that intentional. And the referee didn't. And now it's Batty. And Schutt gets a foot in, but better still was Davis. So Leeds forced the issue again here. It's a corner. Right across. It's White! Chris White! He seemed to have too long. Seaman takes credit for the save, obviously. Schutt. Smith. Fairclough. Well, the former Arsenal player, Chris White, will have to look back on that as one of the best chances of the match, if not the best. I think you'll find it's Gary Speed on the edge of the box who hits the first shot here. And when it came to White, he was onside, tried to do it that way, and then that way, and a good save. Dixon. Now then, onside, there's no question about that. Winterburn. And they've got players up on the far side. Handball, Mel Sterland, penalty. He can't believe it. But Howard King had no doubt, and neither did the linesman. Mel Sterland penalised, consoled there by Campbell, but here's the run by Winterburn. And look where his arm is. If his arm's out there, he can't complain. That's a penalty. And Lee Dixon, who's taken 4 penalties for Arsenal this season and scored them all, now takes on an onerous responsibility. In front of the North Bank, packed with Arsenal fans, what could this kick mean? And it won't help the nerve of the kicker to have the ball replaced by the referee. Well, I did say that. Sterling is relieved, and I think the delay got to Dixon. He skied it, and it remains 0-0. And he got right underneath it, didn't he? It was soaring upwards. What a chance that was for Arsenal to force their way in front, and Leeds still very much in it. Thomas. Here comes Campbell. It's Kevin Campbell for Arsenal, side netting. Well, the activity now is certainly nearer the Leeds goal. And Campbell here, by sheer power and physique, forced his way through. McAllister for Leeds, out to Whitlow. Bobby Davison has come on in the number 12 shirt to partner Chapman, and he's in a good position here now. Look at this, it's Davison for Leeds, just come on, not really in the pace of the match yet, couldn't do anything with it. And Dixon left to reflect on a penalty miss in such a tight game. Oh, he's given offside, the linesman. Well, it was Strachan who will be most relieved, because he played the ball into Limpar, and it was Smith who was given offside. There's Smith trying to cut off the back pass, but when it came back off Limpar, he was in an offside position. Dixon. Now they're onside here. It's Kevin Campbell. Good save, Lukic. Limpar against Sterling. Well, they did beat the offside trap there, and I'd have had no sympathy for Leeds if they'd scored. Because so often defenders have pushed up tonight on both sides, I have to say. And it hasn't been attractive when they have. And you really feel that if a forward makes the run at the right time, he deserves the luck, but you can't take it away from Lukic. It was a fine save from Campbell. Motson. And again, Dixon's down the right. Well, there's no question the linesman was right to keep his flag down here. They timed the run perfectly. Kevin Campbell is the player with the ball, but John Lukic, that's a very good piece of keeping. Batty for Leeds. Strachan. Chapman. Whitlow. Batty again. McAllister's made a good run across the box here. Did ever so well. Needed O'Leary to sweep up. Forward by Whitlow. White. Chapman. Batty. Well, I think psychologically the managers and the players almost expected this to go to another game again. The pre-match quotes were all about how tight it was going to be. And you just wonder if one of them can do something a little bit different just to change it somehow. Campbell. Limpar. It flicked off a Leeds head there, it's a corner. Chris White. O'Leary, Bold, Campbell, all lining up again. Bold goes in, header there, Mercer, what a touch! Back again to Davis for Arsenal, they're still packed in there. Good cross, oh, was he pulled back? No, I don't think so, it's Limpar anyway, it was Bold who nearly got it. Limpar, Batty, Winterburn, this is an exciting spell by Arsenal. Corner again. Couldn't quite see how they got it out, but Merson's on the line now. Chapman, Sterling. I rather think there was a clearance off the line behind the goalkeeper there. Well, this was a close shave. Cleared off the line by David Batty, I think. So forward they go again, O'Leary and Bold. Winterburn to take it. Davison. Wasn't a bad turn at all. Strachan, they've got two runners on the left, Leeds. Good position for them here. Chapman. Three the other way, they're outnumbering Arsenal just for a moment. Chapman's cross, onside, Gordon Strachan. Can he square it? Good save by the keeper. And Strachan back in again, and Seaman is having an exceptional night for Arsenal. Well, here definitely there was a man over, and how well Lee Chapman did to find him. It's Strachan. Davison is square, hoping for a pass. Strachan shot, Seaman save. The collision was between Strachan and Limpar. Well, it's an example of the effort that the players have put into this match, not just this one, but the two that have gone before. That is a very bad blow for Arsenal and Anders Limpar, who looks to be in a lot of pain. Smith, Whitlow, Bold, and they're onside! What a chance here for Kevin Campbell for Arsenal! And he just showed a bit too much of it to Lukic, who gets all the credit again. Second time he's done that to Campbell. He had Thomas in support as well, it should be said. And here's McAllister for Leeds. Now can they stay onside? Strachan, outside in Sterling. Chapman coming in from the far side. And the Arsenal fans thought there that the chance had come late in the night for them to go through. It's a good header by Steve Bold, and they're onside. Campbell is the player in possession. It came off his knee, it ran on a bit, and Lukic got down well. Three minutes to go. It's Gary Speed for Leeds. In goes Davison. It comes out to Strachan. And Arsenal can break again. Michael Thomas with Paul Merson on the far side, and the other Paul Davis is forward. So is Campbell on this side, and Campbell again. Thomas! Straight at the goalkeeper from Michael Thomas. Well, Lukic didn't really have to move then. And in the second period of extra time, the better chances are falling to Arsenal. That's a good knock-in by Campbell, but Thomas didn't disturb the keeper. Arsenal are forcing it. Thomas. And good ball. This is Motson. Oh, what a poor finish. And he would know that better than anybody. That required something better from a player who's normally deadly in front of goal. It was delivered to him in fine fashion by Michael Thomas, but he took it first time and he poked it rather than drove it.
And that was the last of so many chances. 0-0 it finished. They meet again on Saturday. News on Anders Limpar, no fracture but a badly sprained ankle. He must be doubtful for that third replay at Elland Road. I'm sure he'll be around for the fourth replay. Arsenal and Leeds. Nottingham Forest need